Welcome back. August has been Black Business Month, and my next guest is committed to recognizing Black-owned businesses this month and beyond. Welcome, Derek Parson from the Exchange at Beverly Gray. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. I want you to start off by telling us about the Exchange at Beverly Gray and how you serve the business owners of Buffalo.
Absolutely. So the Exchange at Beverly Gray is the first BIPOC business incubator and co-working space located on the east side of Buffalo. And so what we do is we put a suite of services behind all entrepreneurs, whether you're in ideation stage, still thinking about it, writing it on a napkin, or if you've been in business for 20 years and looking to pivot or just change up a couple of things, we are providing services for you at every point, every level of your entrepreneur or business journey.
What made you want to start this?
Well, I'm an entrepreneur myself, right? I've been going and doing this since I was about 10, growing up in Brooklyn, and then even coming here first to the University of Buffalo, where we started a moving company for college students. So entrepreneurship has been in my blood. But there was a point in time where we saw that BIPOC entrepreneurs weren't being supported enough. And so the Exchange at Beverly Gray, which was originally commissioned by Mayor Brown in 2017, he said, how can we figure out a space where we can kind of support the entrepreneurs? I came in 2021 to kind of reimagine, revitalize, and just change the layout of what it should look like, and we've been rocking and rolling ever since.
Amazing. Now, you've had several events throughout the month dedicated to Black-owned businesses, so tell us about them and how those experiences were.
Absolutely. I mean, we've had our biggest event, obviously, is our block party, right? So because we're an incubator and we support entrepreneurs themselves, we never get a chance to really support their families, their community. And so what we do is we open up the block, we block it off, and then we have all our vendors actually come out there, and then everything is free. So we gave out over 300 bags of fruits and vegetables with African Heritage Co-op. We gave out well over 200 book bags for schools, and then we had vendors that we worked with that actually gave away free food. So, and then the resources, community resources, were out there as well too. So that's an amazing event. We partnered with the AKG, Buffalo AKG, for the business of art. So really amazing artists, dancers, choreographers, musicians, you name it. They were there for that event. And then now we're lining up towards our ending events, right? So Black Business Celebration, which is happening at Seneca One this Saturday evening, and then our brunch at Larkin Square.
Beautiful. Okay. Let's talk about how you're continuing to help our community's entrepreneurs all year long, beyond just this August of Black Business Month.
Absolutely. So we have, as I mentioned, we have a suite of services, we call it. We call them clinics, though. So think about it. One of the biggest things that most businesses have trouble with, legal, right? Accounting, tax, finance, right? And credit. And so what we've done is we've put all these suites and services free of charge for people to come to us and actually utilize. So if you have issues with a contract, we have a lawyer that can work with you. If you have issues with business credit, we have finance people and accountants that can work with you, all free of charge. And that's the difference that sets the Exchange at Beverly Gray apart than most business incubators. We provide these services and give them to you free of charge. Now, there are some points where you're gonna have to pay, right? You have to have skin in the game as well too, but our motto for us is that, listen, we know the differences to serve, so we want to make sure that we give you a step ahead.
I think it's particularly interesting that you guys are on Buffalo's east side. We know that that's a community that has been kind of, you know, systematically put in a position where people haven't felt like they could thrive or had the opportunities. And I think recently, in light of obviously tragic events like the top shooting, that brought a lot of light to what was really happening and the cause behind that. People like you, the Buffalo Exchange, you know, having opportunities like this to give back to this community so that they can flourish. What's been the community's response with having access to you and your services?
Yeah, we had an amazing response. So I think about when I first started, right, we had maybe about 150 entrepreneurs utilizing the space, and you got to remember that was right around that COVID time too. So people were still scared to even come in. Now we bolster a list of over 700 entrepreneurs who've either engaged with us in some way, shape, or form with services or workshops or events. So that is a testament of what we're doing, and we are looking to grow that even more. We are there on the east side. We're here for not just the residents of the east side for entrepreneurship, but any BIPOC entrepreneur throughout the city of Buffalo as well.
Yeah. What do you see for the future of Buffalo's Black-owned businesses, and how are you hoping that, the exchange of Beverly Gray is really going to be helping push that forward?
Yeah, for us, the vision is to be a conduit, right? We want to make sure that every BIPOC, every Black-owned business knows that we're there to support them. Because in reality, what happens is, when that business becomes successful, that success transfers to the individual, it transfers to the family, which is generational wealth, right? But then think of it in a larger scale. If they are successful, now they can hire. If they hire, that's money pouring into the community, money pouring into the city, county, and state. Entrepreneurship is the lifeline, the lifeblood of how we do things in America, and we are at the forefront of it. So us helping Black entrepreneurs, BIPOC entrepreneurs, we're contributing in a larger way than we could have ever imagined. Yes. And that's what we want to do.
You certainly are. Derek, thank you so much for coming in and sharing more about this. Viewers, to learn more, just visit the exchange at beverlygray.org. And thanks again for coming in.
Thank you for having me.